मयि श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लाङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थ गोस्वामी नामिने। नमयों विष्णुपादाय रूपानुगप्रियाय च श्रीमते भक्तिदयित माधव गोस्वामी नामिने। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेर आरंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेर स्मरणे होय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे होय निज वांछित पूरण। So today is a special day, appearance day of Ganga Mata Goswamini and disappearance of Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu. He is the Gaudiya Vedanta Acharya, Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu. He has written the Gaudiya Bhashya to the Brahma Sutras. There are Brahma Sutras written by Vedavyasa Muni. And Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu has written commentaries to these Brahma Sutras within a span of 7 days. According to some 3 months, according to some 7 days. Whatever it is, even 3 months is not a large amount of time to write commentaries on Brahma Sutras. There are so many Brahma Sutras. And to give commentary on them in that such a small time is not an ordinary task. So, Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu had, presented it and saved the prestige and the glory of Gaudiya Sampradaya, Mahaprabhu Sampradaya, in the middle of Ramanuja Vaishnavas. That is why he is given the title Vidyabhushan. His name was Baladev and he was given the title Vidyabhushan because Vidyabhushan means one who is decorated with knowledge and learning, ornamented with learning. So Baladev Vidyabhushan is the Vidyabhushan is the title he received, and he has written so many books. He authored so many books that are highly intellectual class will read and get totally spellbound by his language and with the command he has over the subject. Everything he has written in Sanskrit language. During those days, Sanskrit was the prime language. So he has given all the scriptures in Sanskrit language. And today is also Ganga Mata Goswamini's appearance day. It is the appearance day of Ganga Mata. So we will read about her from our Gurudev's book, Chaitanya Associates. Ganga Mata Goswamini, her earlier name was Sachi Devi. She was known as Sachi Devi, and later she got the name Ganga Mata. And she comes in the parampara of Gadadhar Pandit Goswami. There are different branches in Mahaprabhu's Sampradaya: Chaitanya Sampradaya, Chaitanya Shakha, Nityananda Shakha, Gadadhar Shakha, etc. So she belongs to the Gadadhar branch of Mahaprabhu's philosophy. His Gadadhar Pandit's disciple's name was Haridas Pandit, and Haridas Pandit is the guru of Ganga Mata Goswamini. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, in his Chaitanya Charitamrita, writes the glories of Sri Haridas Pandit. We heard in Chaitanya Charitamrita few days ago that he is the leader in the service of Shri Radha Govinda Ji. Under his direction, under his supervision, the service of Radha Govind Ji is going on in Vrindavan. In those days, he was the principal leader, and he has innumerable qualities. Out of those, few of them are mentioned here: Sushila, Sahishno, Shanta, Vadanya, Gambhira, Madhura Vachana, Madhura Chesta, Mahadhir. He is gentle, very tolerant, very peaceful, merciful to everyone, very grave and soft spoken. His activities will bring pleasure to everyone, and he is highly learned. And Sabar Samman Karta Karena Sabar Hito Kautilya Matsalya Hinsa Shunya Tarachita, and other glories, some other glories of Sri Haridas Pandit are mentioned here, that he used to give respect to everyone. He would respect everyone, and he would perform activities to bring welfare upon everyone, not for his own selfish needs, but to bring welfare upon everyone. He used to perform activities, and he was free from enviousness, jealousy, duplicity, hypocrisy, free from all these vices. Such are the glories. Out of innumerable glories, Kaviraj Goswami mentions few of them. These are few of the infinite glories that Haridas Pandit has possessed. And Ganga Mata Goswamini is the disciple of this Haridas Pandit. Ganga Mata Goswamini, her biography can be found in detail in Sri Kshetra. There is a book called Sri Kshetra, written by Sri Sundarananda Vidya Vinod Prabhu, Prabhupada's disciple, Sri Sundarananda Vidyananda Prabhu, Vidya Vinod Prabhu. He has written a book named Sri Kshetra, wherein he mentions about all the pilgrim places in Puri Dham, close by, all the pilgrim places and all the festivals of Jagannath Dev. What is the significance of each of the festivals? What dress the Lord wears on different days, and what is the offerings that are made? All the things in connection with Sri Kshetra, Puri Dham, are written in this book, Sri Kshetra by Sundarananda Vidya Vinod. So, detailed biography of Ganga Mata Goswamini can be found in this book. Ganga Mata Goswamini's father named her Sachi Devi, means her childhood name was Sachi Devi, and she belonged to a very, very aristocratic family, very rich family. Her parents or grandparents, they all belonged to a aristocratic they were rulers. So, but even though she was born and brought up in such an environment, she was never attached She was always detached from material possessions and material endeavors. She was always detached. And she was, she had, complete submission to Supreme Lord. One is detachment, other is attachment to Supreme Lord. Detachment from material things and attachment to Supreme Lord. This was her specific quality. And when she has grown to the age of marriage, her parents wanted to get her married. Sachi Devi, she told, I will get married for sure, but to an immortal person. A person who does not die, I will marry him. Who is immortal in this world? Nobody is immortal. Everyone has to die. Therefore, their parents were little, overwhelmed with her, statement. They could not find a suitable, bride for her. Groom, no? They couldn't find a suitable groom for her. So, in this manner, she remained unmarried. After few years, her mother left the body, and then she left her father. She left the house, and then she, started her pilgrimage. She went to Sri Kshetra, Puri Dham, and then she went to Vrindavan Dham. And there in Vrindavan Dham, she got darshan of her Guru, Sri Haridas Pandit. As soon as she saw Haridas Pandit and she saw the glories of Haridas Pandit, how merciful he is, she immediately got attracted to him and she wanted to accept Diksha from him. But Haridas Pandit, he knew that Sachi Devi belonged to an aristocratic family, a ruler class, so he was little hesitant to give Diksha to her. But later he saw how detached she is, even though she belonged to an aristocratic family, because a person who has taken birth in a kingly family, aristocratic family, he cannot live in detachment. He cannot live without pleasures. So he thought that she cannot perform devotion, because there is a lot of vairagya. That in fact she has a lot of detachment. So he agreed to give initiation. He initiated her into Krishna mantra. मेरे को ये देना, टॉर्च देना, इसको रिकॉर्डिंग में है ना. Then Sri Sachi Devi stayed in Vrindavan for almost 1 year. For a lot of time she stayed in Vrindavan, and then she went to रहेगा क्या? ठीक है. Okay, and then she went to Radha Kunda and she performed bhajan there. She stayed there for several years. Her Gurudev has ordered that now you go to Radha Kunda. Upon getting the order of her Guru, she went to Radha Kunda and stayed there for several years. Along with her was also Vishnu Priya, her auntie. She is her aunt. So along with Lakshmi Priya, she stayed in the Radha Kunda for several years. And when she has become very matured in devotion, at that time her Guru now ordered that you go to Sri Kshetra, Puri Dham. You go to Puri Dham and get the place of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya under the possession, because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya place was not in a good state during those days. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya place was almost, it has become invisible to the material eyes. There were only few remains of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's place. So her Guru ordered that she should go to Sri Kshetra Puri Dham, and then she should take the service of Sarvam Bhattacharya's place. So after receiving the order, she went to the Puri Dham. Now, when she went to Puri Dham, she saw that there are not much of the place is visible to the material eyes. Sarvam Bhattacharya's place, and therefore, and also she saw that the Radha Damodar Shaligram, the Shaligram Shila of Radha Damodar ji that was served by Sarvam Bhattacharya, was present there, but in the remains of the temple. The temple was not, proper. There were some remains of the temple, and in those remains of the temple, they saw that the Shaligram Shila was being worshipped. Now, because Sachi Devi, right from her childhood, she had inclination towards devotion, and she was going through the scriptures, she was reading the scripture, studying the scriptures, and also in Vrindavan became expert in the Siddhanta. She became expert in Krishna Bhakti Siddhanta. So in Shri Kshetra, she started preaching. Because now if you want to get some land in possession, you need to get people. And getting people is possible only through preaching. So she started preaching because it's the order of her guru. So many people instantly got attracted by her beautiful narrations of scriptures. She had a lot of command over the scriptural injunctions and scriptural theories and philosophies. So she presented them so nicely that everyone got attracted. So much so that time's king of Puri, Sri Mukunda Dev, he also got attracted. And Mukunda Dev, he has offered Ganga Mata Goswamini a place near Shweta Ganga. There is a place called Shweta Ganga in Puri Dham. He has offered a place near Shweta Ganga. So, about Shweta Ganga, there was in Treta Yuga, there was a king with the name Shweta. His name was Shweta, king's name. And he was a ardent devotee of Jagannath Dev. Very, very submissive to Jagannath Dev. So one day he desired that he wants to make few offerings to Jagannath Dev. He took so many offerings to Jagannath Dev, and when he took them in front of Jagannath Dev, he saw that many demigods, the Devis and the Devatas, they have come with so many items in offering to Jagannath Dev. Then he immediately realized his insignificance. But who am I? I am thinking I am a king and I am offering. But so many demigods are coming and offering to Jagannath Dev. Will Jagannath Dev accept my offerings? Such an insignificant person will Jagannath Dev accept? But then when he saw that Lakshmi Devi personally took one of his offerings and giving it to Lord Jagannath, he immediately became enchanted in ecstasy. Oh, my offerings are being given by Lakshmi Devi personally to Jagannath Dev. He immediately felt that his life has become successful and that Supreme Lord has very mercifully blessed him. And then he prayed to Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord also became very blissful, very pleased with him, and then he offered him a place to stay. This has happened in Treta Yuga. And he has offered him a place to stay in between the ocean and Akshayavata. There is an Akshayavata in Puri Dham. Between Akshayavata and the ocean, he has given a place for the king Shweta to stay. So Shweta stayed there, and there is also a small pond there at that place. So because Shweta was living there, it's called Shweta Ganga. It's called Shweta Ganga because Shweta Raja was there. That's why king's name Shweta. That's why the Kunda got named as Shweta Ganga. And There is also Matsya Madhava deities there. Matsya Madhava deities, if you go there to Puri, Ganga Mata Goswamini's Mat, you will see Matsya Madhava still being served. And Shweta Madhav. Shweta Madhav, the king is named as Shweta Madhav because he is servant of Matsya Madhav. Lord is Matsya Madhav and his servant is Shweta, that's why he is named Shweta Madhav. So you still get darshan of Shweta Madhav and Matsya Madhav there. Shweta Madhav is like this, folded hands, and Matsya Madhav is, being served. So that is the place Mukunda Dev has offered to Sachi Devi. You please stay there. But Sachi Devi is, right from her birth, she has detachment to opulences. Even her father had given her so much, but she did not accept. But this time she accepted because in order to stay in Puri and in order to get the place of Vasudeva Sarvabhauma and to preach, she needed a place. So she stayed there and she has taken a vow to dedicate herself to redeem the broken or the remains of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's place. She wanted to take the service of that by the order of her Gurudev, following the order of her Gurudev. So, at that time, one incident has happened. A time has come that is Krishna Trayodashi Tithi, the 13th day night in the dark fortnight. The dark fortnight, the 13th day is called Krishna Trayodashi. On this particular Tithi, there was a Mahavaruni Snan. Means that was an auspicious time to take bath in water. Grand bathing, auspicious moment. So everyone in Jagannath Puri, they left for Ganga, to take bath in Ganga. They wanted to take a dip in Ganga because it's a very auspicious Tithi, and taking dip in Ganga on that particular occasion is extremely auspicious. So everyone headed towards Ganga, and then they requested Ganga Mata Sachi Devi also to go accompany them. But because Sachi Mata had taken Kshetra Sannyas, she took Kshetra Sannyas, that she will not keep her step out of Puri Dham. Therefore, she couldn't go. Even though they had requested her, intensely, but still she did not, she refused to go. And that night, Jagannath came in her dream. And Jagannath Dev told that now you take bath in Shweta Ganga. That is the place where she got place to stay. You take bath in Shweta Ganga and you will get the same result as taking bath in Ganga. So, accepting the order of Jagannath Dev, she went in the middle of the night. When no one is seeing her, she followed the instruction of Jagannath Dev and entered into the water. As soon as she entered into the water, Shweta Ganga, then Ganga Devi herself had appeared there, and there were waves that got created in that. It's a pond actually. It's not a river, it's not an ocean. It's a pond. Pond means still. There are not going to be any waves. But as soon as she took the dip, then immediately Ganga Devi herself appeared there, and there were waves. And the waves were so, and the tides, as you call, tides or waves, whatever you may call, these tides were so strong and intense that had flooded her and took her into Jagannath's temple directly. She entered directly into Jagannath temple because the tide had carried her all the way into Jagannath temple. And then she saw all around her so many persons taking bath in Ganga, like as if she is in Ganga. Everyone, whoever had asked her to accompany them, all of them are taking bath in Ganga, and she herself is also taking bath in Ganga. She could see this. So lot of noise, lot of turbulence got created. because so many persons are taking bath. It's all happening in divine, vision, under the divine will. So much of chaos, so much of noise, disturbance, so many people shouting when so many persons are taking bath, naturally there will be disturbance. So, lot of sound has come out of commotion, as they call in English. It had come out of Jagannath temple. From inside the temple, lot of noise is coming. So, the gatekeepers of Jagannath temple, where is this sound coming from? They immediately went to the superintendents, because the watchmen or the gatekeepers, they don't have the authority to open the gate. They went to the superintendents, and the superintendent, he also has no authority to open the gate. He has to seek permission of the king. In Jagannath Puri, the system is, king is the first servant, even though his service is very little. Little meaning, it seems to be he is offering only little service. But he is the Pradhan Sevak, he is the principal servitor of Jagannath Dev. Anything that is done to Jagannath Dev should be done under his guidance, after informing him. Otherwise, Lord will not accept this service. So, the temple superintendent, he has come to king, and the king told, yes, open the gate and see what has happened. He ordered the watchman and the gatekeepers, and the gatekeepers opened. Nobody inside. Only Sachi Devi standing alone. Earlier there seemed to be a lot of commotion, but suddenly no noise, nothing, only Sachi Devi standing alone inside. So initially they were like, what? How did she get in the first place? All the doors are closed, we checked everything if anybody is there or not. How did she get in? They were confused initially, but later they thought that, oh, maybe she has entered to steal some property of Jagannath Dev. She wanted to take away some thing, and Jagannath Dev has mercifully, alarmed us by giving some noise, and we could catch hold of her. So, the servants of Jagannath Dev, they also thought like this. But because Sachi Mata's intentions were not like that, nor did she think of going inside. It's Jagannath and Ganga who carried her inside Jagannath temple and put her at the feet of Ganga Devi, has put her at the feet of Jagannath Dev. So Ganga Devi is what? Jagannath's water. The water that has washed the feet of Jagannath is Ganga. Krishna, Jagannath, one the same. So she did not protest, she did not say anything. Because these sevaks, the servants of Jagannath Dev, has committed offense to Ganga Mata Goswamini, all of them one after another, they started to fall sick. And suddenly the servants of Jagannath Dev have down in number. Jagannath service got, hampered. Because all the servants are getting some or other sickness because of their offenses to Ganga Mata Goswamini. Sachi Devi, she is not Ganga Mata yet, she is Sachi Mata, Sachi Devi. So, then Jagannath, king is the Pradhan, he is the main sevak. So, all the service responsibility goes to him. We may say that king is doing only little. Actually, the person who is principal, he does only little, seemingly. He has lots of responsibilities. Physically, he may do very little, but he has all the service responsibilities. Our Swami Maharaj, I will not give the example. time will not be there. No, time is there, but I need to do this also. If I give an example, more time will go. So, Ganga Mata Goswamini, Sachi Mata, Jagannath Dev gave a dream to the king, and in the dream he told that it is not fault of Ganga Mata Goswamini, it is me alone who has brought her in front of me. And because your servants have committed offenses to her feet, they got this, various kinds of illness. Therefore, now you should beg forgiveness from her. And king and other servants, all of them realized the glories of Sachi Devi. They fell at her feet and they requested that she should give diksha to them. Because if one has committed offense to anyone, the only way one can mitigate that is by becoming his disciple or her disciple and perform service to him or her. That is the only way to mitigate our offenses to the Vaishnavas. So they fell at her feet and begged for forgiveness and asked to be initiated by her. But she has, she is always against any opulences. Disciples are also one sort of opulence. Opulence not necessarily mean that wealth, etc., temples, buildings, money, property, wealth. No, this is just not that. Disciples are also a wealth or opulence of a guru. So she had no interest in any of these things. But because Jagannath Dev also ordered her to initiate the king, Mukunda Deva, she initiated only the king, not others. Because it was an order of Jagannath Dev. If we don't follow the order of Jagannath Dev, that is also not good. Our rules and regulations may be important for us, but rules are not important when Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan give an order. Like on Ekadashi day, Guru's order or a Brahmana's order, seeking their order or upon their order, you can do. Say that you eat this on this day, for you it is exempted. It is not a generic rule, but for that person they have given an exemption. That can be accepted. So, in this manner, Ganga Mata Goswamini, she had put aside her vow of not accepting disciples or whatever it is, and then she had initiated Mukunda Deva. From that particular incident, after that particular incident, she was named as Ganga Mata Goswamini, because Shweta Ganga had took her, or Ganga herself had carried her through her tides to Jagannath Dev. She is called as Ganga Mata Goswamini. Now, after the king Mukunda Deva, he got initiated, he wanted to serve. He asked, what can I give you? I want to give something as Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina means honorarium. After you get initiated from a Guru, you need to give some honorarium. So what can I give to you? She was not willing to accept anything. I want nothing. I have come here only for the service of Sarvam Bhattacharya's place. That is the only purpose of my coming here. I don't want anything. But the king repeatedly requested her, no, you should take something, you should take something. So when he repeatedly requested, she asked for one honorarium. What is that? Every day to these deities, Shweta Madhav and Matsya Madhav. Matsya Madhav is the deity and Shweta Madhav is the devotee. Every day, 2 bowls of rice, 1 bowl of vegetables, 1 cloth, the Prashadi cloth, means remnant cloth of Jagannath Dev, and 260 paise. 260 paise means 2 rupees 60 paise. Every day this should come in the service of this Matsya Madhav and Shweta Madhav. This is what she has requested. 2 bowls of rice, 1 bowl of vegetable, 1 cloth, and then 2 rupees 60 paise. Every day in the service. And even today this is being followed. From Jagannath temple, even today this goes. Maybe now more money goes probably, not 2 rupees 60 paise. Some equivalent amount or more. So, but from Jagannath's temple, even today this is being followed. Every day it goes to Ganga Mata. After it's offered to Jagannath, it will come here and it's offered to Madhav, Shweta Madhav. So another incident has happened. One Brahmana, Sri Chandra Sharma, he belonged to Jaipur, and he had a deity named Radha Rasika Rai. Radha and Rasika Rai. He had these deities. He would serve them, but because his family members has committed some offense to the deity Radha Rasika Rai, his forefathers or his own family members, because they have committed offense, he had no children. Because he had no children, who will take up the service after him? There was nobody, because the parampara, the family lineage, it was coming, Radha Rasikarai's service. But suddenly he had no children. Whom will he give the service? He was crying, what should I do? What should I do? Then Lord appeared in his dream and told that, go to Jagannath Puri Dham. There is my devotee. Her name is Ganga Mata, Sachi Devi. Go and give these deities. I will be served there. So he has agreed, and then he came from Jaipur, Rajasthan, all the way to Jagannath Puri Dham to hand over these deities to Sachi Devi. He came to Sachi Devi and offered the deities to her. But Sachi Devi told, you see, I cannot make grand offerings to him. I am living on begging. Whatever begging I do, I make an offering to these persons, to whatever deities I have. I cannot serve them properly as you have been serving all through the years. So she refused. So the Brahmana, without informing her, he had left the Radha Rasikarai, Radharani and Rasikarai, the deities, in the Tulsi garden, where Sachi Devi is there. There is a Tulsi garden. In the Tulsi garden, he left the deities and went away. That night, Jagannath Dev came in her dream and she told that, please bring me out and serve me. I want to accept your service. So then, following the order of Jagannath Dev, next day morning, she takes Radha Rasikarai and then she started serving them, thinking that this is the wish of Jagannath Dev. Jagannath Dev wished that, I offer my service to him, and from that day onwards, she started serving Radha Rasikarai also. In this manner, she had the deities Shishi Radha Rasikarai, Shishi Radha Shyamasundar, Shishi Radha Madan Mohan, Shishi Radha Vinod, Shishi Radha Raman. She has these 5 deities that she used to serve by begging. She used to beg alms and then she used to serve all these deities. And apart from this, Sarvam Bhattacharya's Shaligram Shila, Damodar Shaligram, that Sarvam Bhattacharya himself used to worship, because now that place has been taken under her service. She has accepted the service of that place. She has to serve the Radha Damodar deities of Sarvam Bhattacharya also. See, in this manner she has served all these deities. And not only that, she also has the deity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, in dancing posture. Nrityarata Gauranga Murti, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a dancing posture. And also Nadu Gopal, small Gopal with a laddu in his hand. She was serving all these deities. So, some say, according to some, Ganga Mata Goswamini made her appearance in 1601 on this particular tithi, the month of Jyeshta Shukla Dashami, the 10th day on the bright fortnight. She appeared in 1601 and 1721, means 120 years later she disappeared. Her lifespan was 120 years. She lived for 120 years and performed so many pastimes. In this manner, she gave service opportunity. She served the deities. And in Puri, the Haveli Mat, the Gopal Mat, and the Dangi Mat in Cuttack, all these things are the branches of Ganga Mata Goswamini's Mat only. This is called Ganga Mata Mat. These are branches of that. So, Srila Guru Maharaj gives a summary in the end. He says that in whomever there is devotion, they are to be accepted as Guru. They are not to be seen whether they have taken birth in a Brahmana family or not, whether that person is a male or a female, or whether that person belongs to which country or class, society. All these things are immaterial in Krishna Bhakti. One has to accept Krishna Bhakti wherever there is. He gives an example that in Mahaprabhu Sampradaya, Haridas Thakur has redeemed a prostitute and later she became a great devotee. She is worshipped till today. And also there are other devotees. He is mentioning the devotees of the Brahmana Patnis, the wives of the Brahmanas in the Dwapar Yuga. Even though their husbands did not allow them to worship Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, they have rejected their husbands' orders and they came to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna serve him. In this manner, he is telling that there are so many examples in the history that even women have become such great disciples, great devotees, and they have become gurus and they have become preachers of Krishna Bhakti. So today is Ganga Mata Goswamini's appearance day and Srila Baladev Vidya Bhushan Prabhu's disappearance day. We will pray at their feet that they may bless us, so that we may perform Hari Bhajan with one-pointed surrender and submission, and may they excuse us or forgive us for whatever offenses we might have knowingly or unknowingly committed at their feet. And particularly we have not seen these great devotees, we have not got an opportunity, but we have got an opportunity to see their non-different incarnation or non-different manifestation in the form of our own Gurudev. So may we pray at the lotus feet of our Gurudev that he may forgive our offenses, whatever we have done knowingly or unknowingly, and make us dedicated towards the instructions that he has given to us. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Shri Ganga Mata Goswamini की जय. तदीय आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय. श्री बलदेव विद्याभूषण प्रभु की जय. तदीय तिरुभाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय. जय परमारतम श्रील गुरुदेव की जय. श्रील परम गुरुदेव की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि बोल.